evening, America. Tony Carlson here. As you have seen on the headlines, an F-22 Raptor has exploded over Montana. 3 pieces have been seen landing on the ground. 1 in northern Montana, 1 in central Montana, and 1 flew all the way down to Nevada. Our 3 news anchors are in the field currently at the crash locations. At the first crash location, we have Cliff. Take it away, Cliff.
Thank you, Tony. Here I am at the heart of crash site number 1, located in northern Montana. Around me is the Ruby Creek Soil Series. The Ruby Creek Soil Series is well known for its fertile O horizon, as you can see with all this vegetation. Soil students for years to come will be visiting this site to see the volcanic ash that can still be seen within this soil series, all the way down to the parent material. Fuck! I just fucked material, which is volcanic ash, as well as its fertile O horizon. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Cliff. Real unfortunate what's going on around these crash locations. Now, we're going to the second crash location. Off to you, Kinsey.
Thanks, Tony. Here we're in central Montana, which may not seem too familiar due to the radioactive material after the second part of the plane crash crashed here, and all the vegetation is slowly dying away. This is a Crago soil series, and with the A horizon, the radioactive material is sinking down into the root levels, which will not help this area at all. And I'm also taking 5 years off my lifespan even being here without any protective gear, and it's cold to shit. But hopefully we can pray for these farmers around here that it won't spread too far. And thank you, Tony. Let's go to crash site number 3.
Thanks, Kinsey. Once again, terrible what this crash location is doing to the environment in central Montana. Now, off to Gavin, down in Nevada, where that stray piece flew a couple states over. Take it away, Gavin. Thanks, Tony Carlson. My name's Gavin Birch, and as you can see behind me, we're at the 3rd crash site for the 3 F-22 part when it exploded in the air. As you can see behind us, the crater that was left after this crash clearly was big enough to hold some water and sincerely froze over. And so as we can see, the soil in this crater used to be, which still is, but now it is slightly impacted by the crash. It is the Kunzler series, and the Kunzler series, you know, used to be kind of a dry soil, a lot of blow dirt, but as you can see now, a lot of water came from this might actually be jet fuel. Personally, I would think so. So I think jet fuel and water go hand in hand with plant available water. So now the plant available water went up within the soil system. So we obviously see another horizon added to this pit. Originally it was about 4 to 5 depending on the range you're looking at. Now we see a new O horizon, or shall we say a jet horizon. Back to you, Tony.
Go.
Now, as you saw, that wraps up all 3 crash locations. So with other news, that Auburn and Alabama game was the shit. So we're gonna head over to Cliff with the sports report of the week. Take it away, Cliff.
In sports, let's talk about the Big Ten matchup. Ohio State versus Michigan. The game. Wasn't a nail biter, wasn't even close. 24-30, Big Blue takes it, as expected, 3 years in a row. Now let's go to some SEC sissy stuff. Auburn and Alabama. Game came down to the wire, all right, folks? Came down to the wire. Alabama squeaked out 27-24. On to you, Gavin.
Thanks, Charlie. As you can see in Bozeman, we got a really weird winter. There's a severe lack of snow. We're getting still cold temperatures in the teens. We've seen as low as a 10-degree morning. As you can see, my cameraman, he's got some severe foggage coming from his mouth. We've had some mornings in the teens, but we have yet to have enough precipitation to get some snowfall to stick. So skiing doesn't look very likely. You better get a refund for your Bridger Pass, people. So yeah, now on to Kinsey for education.
Thanks, Gavin. Here with Education Kids, you need to go to class. Fake it till you make it, keep the wonder, especially if you're in Big T's soils class.
Thank you, Kinsey and Cliff. Love to see it. Keep that education spirit high. Don't kill the wonder. Now, pressing times with these aircraft crashes, but us here with the news of Tony want to provide you with the best quality news and a good experience while watching. So, without further ado, have a good night. Stay sexy, San Diego.